if we're gonna read the last chapter 4 of Horrible Harry Goes to the Moon by Susie Klein. The Moon Sail. The Moon Sail. A few days before the moon sail, everybody talked about what they were going to make. Since it was Dexter and Sydney's turn, they were relaxing on the moon couch. Sid was taking a snooze. "I'm baking big round sugar cookies," Mary announced. "Then I'm going to put yellow icing on them to make them look like full moons." "I'm making Neil Armstrong cookies," I said. "What are those?" Dexter asked. "Peanut butter cookies, but instead of making a fork print on them before I put them in the oven, I'll step on them." "That's gross," Mary replied. "That's cool," Dexter said. "Just like Neil Armstrong's footprints on the moon." "You've got it. So what are you going to sell, Harry?" I asked. "Something that doesn't cost anything, but is the most important thing on the moon." "You can't bake something for nothing," Mary said. Sugar and flour and butter cost money." "Who said I was baking?" Harry replied. Mary put her nose in the air. "Who cares? We're making lots of money for the class telescope. No one is going to buy what you sell, Harry. It won't be worth anything." "We'll see," Harry said. The day of the moon sail finally came. Each one of us had made a poster of our favorite moon fact and hung it on a clothesline across the room. Sydney's was a picture of a golf ball on the moon. I got my desk ready and put up a little sign that said Neil Armstrong cookies, 25 cents. Dexter watched while I opened my plastic container. Mom wouldn't let me step on the cookies. She said we would have to use our thumb and pinky. "Bummer," Dexter replied. "I'm charging 50 cents each for my full moon cookies. They're big ones," Mary said. "Butter is expensive. Do you like the yellow sprinkles?" "Bravissimo," Mr. Cardini said as he strolled through the room. When he looked around, he seemed puzzled. "Where's Harry?" "He's coming," Mary said, making a face. "He has to get what he's selling out of the refrigerator downstairs." Mr. Cardini said, buying one of everything. When he finished eating my peanut butter footprint, he licked his fingers. Delicious. But it sure makes me thirsty." "Golf ball?" Sydney asked. "I've got two kinds. One has Neil Armstrong's autograph on it. The other has Buzz Aldrin's." "That's forgery," Mary sneered. "I'll take two," Mr. Cardini replied. Where did you get that bucket of golf balls?" "My stepdad used to live behind a golf course." "Bravissimo," Mr. Cardini exclaimed again. Song Lee sold the principal an almond crescent cookie for 25 cents. It was shaped like the principal's mustache. Harry finally showed up just as the second graders were coming into our room to buy goodies. "Sorry for the delay, everybody. I'm here with the most important thing on the moon." The second graders gathered around Harry's desk. We did too. We were curious about what Harry was selling that cost nothing to make. "Ice," Harry grinned, and I'll add some free water. Each cube is just a nickel. A real bargain." "Scusi," Mr. Cardini said, stepping in front of a second grader. "I'm so thirsty I can't stand it. Give me 4 cubes, please." Harry quickly counted on his fingers. Then he poured a thermos of water into a large paper cup. "That's 20 cents, Mr. Cardini." "Where did you get those cups?" Mary asked. "Paper cups cost money. Mrs. Funderburk in the cafeteria said she has extras." She didn't mind when I said it was for a good cause. Mary rolled her eyes as she looked at the long line next to Harry's desk. Everyone wanted moon ice. Then Mary looked at her 23 big yellow cookies. She had arranged them in 4 even rows of 6 10 minutes ago. So far, she had just sold one. "Maybe 50 cents is too much. I'll sell them at a discount price," she said. "Good idea," Ida replied. Mary crossed out 50 cents and changed it to 49 cents. 15 minutes later, Harry was out of ice and water. "I sold every cube," he bragged, "all 60 of them." "Wow," I said, "that's $3 of pure profit." Mary slashed her original price in half. Now her sign said, full moon cookies, 25 cents. When it was all over, we counted up the money we had earned and added it all together. Well, we have $61.50, Miss Mackle said. We can buy that telescope and more moon books. The newest ones, Mary insisted. Yahoo, Harry said. Then he added, hey, you guys, I checked the newspaper. The full moon is next Wednesday night, October 24th. We should have our moon watch then. Yes, we all replied. Okay, Miss Mackle said. I'll send home notices and we'll hope for clear weather. That's when Harry said it. I'm going to the moon that night, so I'm praying for good weather. We all looked at Harry. Yeah, right, Mary groaned. The last chapter.